Hello, hi, this is Tiska Day. Hope all are well, hope all are safe. So really quickly, I guess the banks are, I guess they're showing out again. So there was two stories. It was, the first story was with the lady, I guess she went to make a withdrawal, and instead of them giving her money, they were like, well, instead of doing that, can we just give you like a credit or something? Well, instead of you emptying your account, can we just give you some kind of like that bank loan or bank transfer? It was something where it was like it's not the cash that she's requesting, it's something else. It's like an alternative, and then they're gonna keep shooting for that alternative. So the moral of the story will be to do not take your money out the bank. And she was pretty much like, no. They said she had to somewhat cause a scene in order for them to give her damn money. Like, no, I don't want the alternative. Can I empty my account if you don't mind? And it was pretty much like, oh, well, you sure you don't want, And it's like, and they said it's getting down too. And then once you actually do, bite your way through to them to get your money, then they'll put you on a report list, some kind of, what is it, like you hit a list where like, okay, yeah, it's called the withdrawal list. Yeah, they're taking their money out their account. So I don't know if that puts you on another hit list, but I'm like, wow, that's pretty interesting. And you'll think with these banks, and because whether you need the money or not, or whether the bank have it or not, why is it a problem for me to get the money out of the bank? And I think the problem is, once you put the money in the bank, it's not your money, it's theirs. So that's why it's stipulations, and now you're gonna get put on a hit list, because once you do business with these banks, it's like, it's basically, okay, this is my money. Especially with savings, I'm thinking the real definition of a savings account is, this is my money. Yeah, you'll think this is your money in the savings account, because the way the savings account works, once you put the money there, you're supposed to just let it sit. Yeah, and so as the money's sitting, it'll sit maybe a few years to a lot of years. And the whole point is, okay, that's the savings. Okay, you leave the money alone, and then you say you're gonna come back in about 20 years, then come back in 20 years. Don't put the money there and they're like, okay, well, damn, the pandemic hit, I need it now. They're looking at you like, you sure you want to do that, Yeah, so if you don't take the alternatives, then they're looking like, and then like I say, and then with the other lady who literally had to go in there after they tell her she can't get her money, she had to go back in there and pretty much rob them, like, at gunpoint to get her money. I'm just like, what the heck is going on here? But like I said, that makes it lucky for me, lucky that I don't have any money in my bank account. I mean, because I still use some of them to do like transactions, because if you call yourself doing online transactions, it had to be some type of card or bank transaction or bank activity somewhere, So like I say, I'll just I keep everything at a minimum. And then even with like Cash App and bank accounts, like, there's nothing there, but it's still there if need be to use it, So like I said, if I know I'm gonna order something off Amazon, okay, you gonna get that $2 that's on the card, and that's gonna be for Amazon, versus having $2 million in there and them like, you ain't getting that money back. Yeah, because they're getting real fancy with stealing people's money. Yeah. So yeah, just be careful with that. Like I said, if you have a lot of money in the bank, only because it's like things, because like, even if they're not trying to steal, things are changing. So that means, oh, well, now everything's going digital, and you'll think like, well, I have $3,000 or $3 million in the bank, and now that everything's digital, and you're gonna tell me, okay, digital from here on, so don't bother taking out any cash, So it's just like, I'd rather, before the money gets tampered with, have the opportunity to do what I want to do with the money. Okay, take it out, and then I'll invest it or disperse it from there, versus being forced to go into like digital. Yeah, so be aware of that. But other than that, I hope all are well, hope all are safe, and yeah, just take care. Keep your eyes open on and stay privy to the BS, because it's definitely there. Yeah, but yeah, when it comes to the whole money thing, because like I say, with money being so up and down and in and out, you don't want it to be compromised in any way.